Hi guys, welcome to Sons of Cane. On this week's video we're going to be looking at applications for the flow drills. If you haven't seen the flow drills, we'll put a little link up top. Just click on that and have a look.
As you can see from when we did the exercise part of the Qigong stuff, these are just ideas how you can use the cane to do some practical applications with it. They are by no means definitive, they're just ideas and principles. Have a play, see what you're coming up with, and we'd love to see what you guys are doing with this, so drop us a line, drop us a video. We'd love to share it. If you haven't seen the Qigong exercise flow drills using a cane, click on the link above and have a watch. What I'm going to do is take 3 of those exercises and show you some bunkai you could use with the moves. And as we say before, have a play, come up with your own. If you send them to us, we'd love to put them up on the channel and show people what everybody's up to. First one I'm going to look at is wave hands in the clouds with the cane. So I'm going to ask Callum to leap in. So with wave hands in the clouds with this one, so this is going to be able-bodied. I'm going to get Callum to give me just a grab. So this is a classic attack. The grab, he's got his distance, he knows where I am. He's got the fist, or he's pointing, being aggressive. I can bring this hand in here, but what I'm going to do is use my cane with a mid-shaft grip, pull on his elbow, so I've got this motion bringing him through, taking my other hand, I'm grabbing his chin and I'm peeling him away. If we swap sides, it'll give you a better idea. So he's grabbed hold, he's threatening, whatever he's doing. I'm keeping this up. If he does throw a punch and I can't get this up in time, I've got some cover that I can use. I've pulled my cane up, I've brought this over. I'm not just going to put my cane there, I'm going to strike it, then pull. He's brought his head towards me, I'm grabbing his chin and I'm just peeling. For an enhancement to the technique, as I'm peeling, I would step back and turn. So I'm still using this motion, but I'm adding my more hip and more weight with a longer base for it. So it's a nice simple technique and it's effective. If it's empty hand, he does the same thing. It works just as well. He might punch, but that's there in the way. I brought him down, I grabbed, and I'm peeling. That was just an example of one of the things you can do. As we said on previous videos, different attacks, but using the same technique. And if you've got other ones, show us. Second one we're going to do is opening the chest. Nice and straightforward. We'll go for a double grab this time. It can be anything. As I bring this over, it's going to be a nice big circular motion. I can bring this down. It's a crook strike. I can strike him in the temple, top of the head, nose, side of the face. I can strike the arm. If I really wanted to, I could bring it in both hands and drive it in. If I bring it in, I'm going to put it on his elbow and bring it in, and then I'm going to open the chest again, so I'm going to strike using my horn. I'm aiming for stomach 5 pressure point. If I get it, it's good. If I miss, I don't care, because I've got a good strike there. I brought him down, I can bring it in again, and I can strike any other one of these points. He's got one hand on. I like to destroy the arm because it's not dangerous, but it really hurts. So I'm just going to bring this over. So it's a big motion. Now his reaction there was he wanted to protect his head. I can see it straight away. But what I'm going to do is be striking the bicep. One good solid strike on there, or several short strikes on there, will make that arm useless for a couple of hours. So you're not breaking it or causing long-term damage, but what you are doing is rendering it useless for the foreseeable future. When I'm bringing it up, don't forget, flick the groin, because that will loosen his grip without him thinking about it. The last one I'm going to do is repulse the monkey. Now, this one, various applications as well, but if I do a poke, a nice straight poke, brilliant. If he's got his guard up, and I do a poke, he can block it, he can grab it, he can step in. So with this one, what I'm doing, as I'm poking, it's going to travel in an arc. So I'm going round his guard and striking across his face one way, or if it's the other hand, this way. So rather than coming in straight through, he can see it, he's got it, and then we'll start getting into our releases and our sticky cane. But from here, I've brought it up, he's wary of it. If that comes through, he's got a good chance of grabbing it or deflecting it, but I'm going round his guard and I'm aiming anywhere around here really. It's not going to be a finisher, but it's a good one to distract. Or if I really want to, I can go round his guard, I've closed him off, but then I can bring up my other hand in and I can squeeze my elbows together and I'll give a nice knockout on that one as well. Just ideas to play with. Let us know what you think.
So we've got the waving hands, which is basically one hand top, one hand bottom, and then changing through. So if Chris has got a double hand grip, if you see some of our other videos, the concentration span is here. Anything underneath is a bonus. So this hand's coming up, and he's going to go, oh, what's happening with this hand? But I've come through with the ribs already. So come through, release. I've got strikes. Everything opens up because of the dead side. But as Chris has said before, this is just the start of the journey. You'll come up with your own ideas. And if you're like Chris and myself, we think of these things probably 24 hours a day. You'll go back and visit and revisit and go, well, actually, I like this better and I like that better and that feels better. But that's the idea of training, is that you just keep on going and refine as you go along. With the second technique, double-handed grab, you've seen this from K Masters before. It's in reflection 1, it's also in the CT system, comes down, you've got your strike and you push away. As Chris has said, you've got your bicep here. On the top here we've got the trapezium, loads and loads of little nice little nerve endings, nice nerve endings. So although you're coming up into this position, you can strike down, you can strike across, you can strike through. Again, play with it. You might want to come down and take the arm away to start with. It's a great CT. Now with the third technique, Chris was showing you from a one-handed grab. So I'm going to let Chris grab with his right arm, just so that you can see what's going on, and he's going to do the finger pointing. Could be a punch, could be anything. So again, hands up in the guard, centre line as in Wing Chun. I'm slightly a little bit forward. I'm ready to go. If the hand comes across, I'm going to block before I start. Okay? If it comes from this side, again, in with the L shape, grab control, you've got heart 1. As you can see, it doesn't take much just to give him a little poke there. But if you hit there, that's a major nerve point. This part of the body will be useless, probably about 10 minutes. If Chris isn't grabbing and he's just going for the punch, and I come for the block there, I've got the heart 1 again. If I don't want to use the tip, I can use the crook, which has got the horn with the point on it. A lot more problems can happen there. He's gone up. With the small cane, I would bring it down, cross the body into the floaters, drag across, move the arm out of the way, heart 1 again, just to push away. That's not going to do as much damage as going in under the armpit or the axilla, but it's enough just to get that distance. I don't want any trouble. So here I am again, back on my feet, 2 canes. The techniques we're using both hands. You don't have to use them at the same time though. So if I've got the one hand grab, this is more likely for Chris because Chris is right-handed. You'll go from there. All I'm going to do is I've got my nice little base, I've got a tripod, I'm just going to do a fan block through, hit, which will be enough to release the grip from there. As it comes over, one cane's going down, one cane's coming up. It's not exactly the same, but the principle is there. Using one hand to clear, one hand to strike. With the two-handed grab, and we're doing the clouds now, again you've got a massive fan strike down. Take the step back, come through as with the CT, strike the ankle, push away. Out of all the CTs, that's probably one of my favourites. But if he's got a two-handed grip, as Chris says, you've got a horn and crook strike coming in there. You can come straight for the head. Make sure that every technique you use is equal to the amount of threat. Now with the third one, Chris has just been threatening. All I'm going to do is I'm taking a step back with the cane, step back with the foot. This cane is going to come over, takes his attention, could be a hit, enough to come down to there. If the arm's coming in for a punch, and then just coming up. If you aim for the axilla, you aim for the bicep, you've got a really good chance of missing. You've got to be really accurate. But the torso, doesn't matter where you go for. Sternum, it's coming in. Stomach, is coming through. If you go to the hips, balance point. Okay? But the principle is still the same. You're coming up with a block, and you're coming in with the strike. So you could use the fan block, get a bit of distance, and just come through. For myself, being on two canes, I tend to keep the strikes low. It's below their eye level, and you've got some lovely balance points. There's a point just between the belly button and the top of your genitalia. It's called the suprapubis, and it's where your bladder's situated. I'm just putting a little bit of pressure on that bladder. As you can see, it's very uncomfortable. If they've got a full bladder, it's even better. Thanks for watching, guys. We hope you like this video. As you can see, we're taking the flow drills, changing it slightly, giving you applications for it. Again, we'll be making lots more of these videos. We love the comments, keep them coming, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget, guys, sharing is caring. Share this far and wide with all your friends, get them to subscribe to our channel, and let's get this growing.
As always, if you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button, but only once. Ring the notification bell, free the fear.